And I do want to say, I know we might see LeoN's Banjo come out here because he famously, especially on Wi-Fi, struggles against Rob players.
This feels like I mean, I don't know a crazy amount about Bowser matchups, but like just knowing about Bowser the character and knowing about Rob the character, just like envisioning the matchup, I just feel like Rob probably does pretty well versus Bowser.
Sure, man. Like, well, probably the best thing about the match was that he dies really early and like there's just phasing and stuff. But Rob still has the advantage, like combo game, pickup game, just being a faster character in general, just like having more reward risky like situations. And like, well, like you said, we don't know much about these characters, but Rob is just the better character at this point.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I just feel like it's going to be really tough for Bowser to get in. I'm not too sure what tough guy really affects. That up air should do the trick. Correct DI though coming out from LeoN, being able to live that for so long. Obviously does help that Bowser is the heaviest character in the game. Oh, the Nair Bear almost connecting to the parry into the up smash. So clean coming out from Gabriel.
The thing that you mentioned a second ago was that Bowser is going to struggle to get in, but you neglected to mention the fact that Bowser is also going to struggle to get out. He is a big body heavy character, and Rob, despite his own size and weight, has a lot of tools to the effect of comboing. So it's going to be very, very tough for LeoN in this matchup to escape Gabe's big damage building combos.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just and getting around gyro, like it sounds like a nightmare. I know Rob's down tilt is -5. I don't know if Bowser's able to up B out of shield Rob's down tilt, and that's another crazy thing about Rob. You have one of the better zoners in the game with the with the top with the laser, and has one of the best boxing options in the game.
And just down tilting them across the stage.
Insane. And it combos and it sets up tech chases like.
Literally does everything, man. It literally just does everything.
Yeah. One of the awesome moves in the entire game.
Cook your dinner, does your taxes, does everything.
Like, it is just like really, really good. If Rob's down tilt wasn't as good as he was, Rob might not be a top tier. Like that's how important down tilt is for Rob.
Now I will say we're talking a whole lot about how much this matchup sucks, but it's not too far apart, especially with the potential damage output that Bowser has. And honestly, this matchup may be awful, but if any player is able to do it, it's going to be LeoN. The king of the heavy.
He is the Bowser, yeah.
Right, and I mean, hanging on the ledge too long. That move hits below the ledge. Why? I don't know. It's really good and lingers for so long. But it's just, when LeoN does get in, LeoN is going to get in, but like, can he make it count, right? And like, heavies just in general, usually, this could be it. No, misses the confirm there. I don't know if that side B would have killed in that spot right there, particularly, but the down smash coming through and LeoN keeping it very, very close. It's just, can LeoN land these really big, meaty hits that's going to be able to wipe out Rob at like 70-80% maybe, right?
We did see that down smash at ledge. LeoN actually bringing this back to what's close to be considered even with the kill percents for both characters. LeoN doing a really good job, but almost getting pinballed by that gyro.
Ooh, tries to get the footstool maybe? Oh, this is really close though. LeoN,
one more big hit from either player could do it. Up B out of shield, not going to work, getting flanked instead, and Gabe getting that laser out.
Oh my goodness!
That was terrifying.
F it, I'm out of here. I don't want to play against Rob.
I'm done. Let me go home.
Oh man, it's just game one, LeoN. Please come back.
We miss you already.
Okay, buddy recovers. Very
down. Almost got him. Down B's to stage are on point.
Okay, this could be the swinging knees, the forward air, the forward tilt. No. LeoN has max rage on deck here. Just one big hit for LeoN. There's a drop kick.
Ow. What a back air. Full rage on board. LeoN connecting from behind the entire game to taking game one. Fantastic play from the New York Bowser.
Jeez, what a play. And it's always crazy to me because like my job as a commentator is to make those moments like crazy hype or whatever, right? But like if I'm Gabriel, I'm so angry. Like you're like trying to kill this heavy 170. You're like, oh, I just need to finish the job. I've racked up so much damage, and it's like, bam, you got hit at 80% center stage, and you're just dead, dude. And you're Rob. You're pretty heavy, you know. So I just always find it ironic.
It's of course like something that you have to like hold. You have to hold that L going into game 2. And it's definitely something that Gabe is going to be thinking about here. It's not something that you can shake off super easily, but that's, again, mentality is what really separates the best of the best from the good players, but who crack under pressure. And that's what comes out of getting hit by something like that, is a whole lot of pressure, because now all of a sudden you're down a game, even though you should have won game 1, at least in your eyes.
Well, it's the heavy archetype, right? Like that is, you know, the strength of being a heavy is you're able to live really, really long with the rage. And I mean, rage even being brought into the game is something that me as a player don't like too much, but even if you think before Smash 4, all the heavy characters just pretty much suck. You know what I mean? In Brawl and Melee, I mean, yeah. I don't know too much about 64, but like traditionally it's always like the speedy, fast combo characters that were good. And, you know, in Smash 4, heavies weren't exactly super meta. There was Smash for Donkey Kong, but it's like at least they had a shot, right? Like, okay, well, you lived and you get some kind of compensation for living, and you're able to get that wild swing, that wild throw. And you know,
Smash 4 Rage was nuts, man.
Oh god, don't even get me started.
Well, yeah, looking for something out of shield, but getting scooped by Epic Gabriel's up smash instead. Getting 104% started on this stock could be big, but getting carried all the way across the stage and into the blast zone.
He literally got near 0%, I think, right?
Yeah, he got hit by one move at 0% and then died for it. That is the funny Rob combo at its finest.
Funny Rob combo, man. So funny.
That sounds like the laugh of a man who has been hit by it before.
And you sound like the man that has never get hit by her before.
No, I've definitely been hit by it before. I just haven't lost money because of that. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, right.
They're trying to get back to stage with Nair, not able to get it. Gabe throwing out that laser and getting punished for it instead. LeoN going to be looking for this ledge trap. Not going to get it, though. Good air dodge from Gabe to get back onto the ledge.
I mean, he's still doing all right, man. Like, he's still at 59% in his last stock. His Bowser is like he's not gonna be dying soon. And well, he's gonna still make the same combat he did in the last game. He gets the fingers and not able to take the stock, but it's still in a really good lead right now. Really good position.
Okay, now we're even stocks, and honestly, again, Bowser with Rage, this is basically an even game in a few hits.
Yeah, and the thing is that, like, well, when you're fighting as Bowser against Rob at low percentage, like, you already saw what could happen to you in the second stock. Like, you get that at 0 because you're a heavy character, but now, like, you're a high percentage, like, you're gonna die to, like, a raw move. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna die to a combo. So you could be...
Or
like,
you are going to die to that, though.
I mean, you're going to die to that, yeah. But what I mean is that, like, well, you could probably play the game without even having to worry about, like, oh, can I get combo? I'm gonna die.
For sure. It's definitely really interesting to see that, like, that's the option that Epic Gabe chose to finish that match out, because he definitely, again, struggled to close the game in game 1 with LeoN living to 170-something%. So the fact that Gabe was suddenly going for, like, not fishing, but, like, he was looking for that grab for sure to get the grab down throw, up smash, or up air to close out the game. So seeing that from Gabe is like, okay, I've learned my lesson from game 1, and it's not going to happen again. Looks like for game 3, we're going to be going to Lylat. I think this might be the first time we've seen Lylat all tournament. I really haven't seen Lylat yet.
Well, I mean, most players ban it, I assume. I mean, I know it's good for certain characters, but I think most players either just ban it or don't pick it.
And I'm honestly not really sure. Like, Rob is pretty much, I would say, immune to getting Lylat cheese with, like, how good his recovery is, both vertically and horizontally. So I don't really think that's going to be a factor for Rob, and I don't think I've ever seen a Bowser missed the recovery on Lylat, so I don't even know if it's going to be too much of a factor. It's definitely going to be interesting to see how Gabe plays around the slants at ledge, because some of his ledge trap options are going to be a little bit harder. But honestly, right now, this is kind of just wide battlefield.
Right, pretty much, right? And like, that's the one nice thing about Lylat. I'm not a fan of Lylat, but at least the platform layout is different. It's a tri-plat, but the center platform obviously is on like a little big.
Yeah, it's not too big. And also, like, the ledges are really the ledge play in this stage is really different from other stages.
Ledge and corner pressure are very different because not a lot of people realize when you're cornering someone in Lylat, because of, I mean, just any slanted stages, your hitboxes need to sink lower. Especially if you're trying to corner pressure like an Olimar or Pichu and they're right at the edge. You got to imagine, like, you have to have moves that sink extremely low to get someone all the way in the corner because of the
like Violet F smash.
Yeah, but right. Like, you can, some things you can angle downwards, right? So it helps a lot.
And the other thing that I'm thinking about that I haven't really seen LeoN make use of is the way that the platforms are laid out here, of course, being much different from Battlefield and Yoshi's. This platform makes, neutral B with Bowser really good from above, because you can angle it down and then catch them just from all the way below you and build up a lot of nice percent on it. And speaking of building up a lot of nice percent, that 75% extra credit from LeoN is going to be big, maybe even taking the stock sometime soon. That's actually an interesting factor that I didn't think about that Gabe just showed us, is Rob's up air can hit through the stage on Lylat from underneath.
Yeah, big deal. And, I mean, we almost saw LeoN, LeoN almost connecting the falling there into back air. That is a confirm at certain percents. Barely out of percentage range in that scenario, but that would have definitely been the stock. We've seen how strong Bowser back air is. It's probably one of the strongest aerials in the game. Landing on top here. Now gunning to the center stage. Epic Gabriel does get the center stage control, but the pile driver, the side B, is able to take out the stock here. Now LeoN up an entire stock, only 37%. Ooh, falling up air though.
Bowser Bomb definitely been a very, very big factor, not just in this set, but in this game specifically. I think the first stock was also taken with Bowser Bomb, if I'm not wrong. LeoN, these up Bs out of shield, though, doing work, getting the fair off stage, and Gabe trying to come back with Nair, almost getting up B. Instead, whipping a grab and getting hit with yet another side B.
Yeah, the Bowser Bomb is such a great tool, especially on stages with platforms that are, especially when the blast zones aren't big, because even on Battlefield you do have the platforms, but the blast zones are so big that it sometimes can be hard to get kills with the Bowser Bomb. But stage like Lylat, or even on Yoshi's particularly, is when you see Bowser get ridiculously early kills with that.
Caught by that up smash, but still living with some fantastic DI. I actually find myself lacking in knowledge when it comes to Lylat's blast zones. Are the top ones high?
The side blast zone is not that big.
Yeah, the side one's pretty normal. I think it's comparable to PS2, but I'm not sure about the top ones.
I believe the top blast zone is like not as big as Battlefield, but it's not small. It's not small, but it's not big.
Yeah, I was just wondering how he lived that, but LeoN catching another Bowser Bomb there. Gabe, 142% full rage is going to be online in just a moment, but it ain't gonna matter. Another side B coming out of LeoN, and I think that was all 3 stocks taken by Bowser Bomb. LeoN putting on a hell of a show in this losers quarterfinals, going up 2-1 in the set.
I wonder what's he gonna ban him, and I wonder what's the next stage.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on it. It looks like LeoN banned... Okay. He banned PS2 and Yoshi's.
Oh,
2 interesting bans for a Bowser player. I would think Bowser would love to go to Yoshi's, but instead we're going to Battlefield.
Well, I mean, he's still like... I don't know, man. That's kind of weird because, well, Yoshi's story is like probably the best stage for Bowser due to the side B that Charles was explaining. But it could also be the fact that, like, he also don't want to be dying like super low percentage with down throw up to up air, maybe. Like, he wants to be safe.
Yeah, that could be a very, very big factor.
Now, this was the stage from Game 1, keep in mind, where LeoN managed to steal it with that landing back air at 170%. So I wonder if we'll see a bit of a repeat of that. Gabe waiting out the length of the side B. This could be disastrous for LeoN, but no, making it back to stage with that get-up attack and actually getting some really nice percent with that landing neutral beat.
Yeah, neutral B is so good in this game for Bowser. Another thing, like even though Bowser Bomb's not going to kill as early, a huge deal on this stage is we're going to really see LeoN live extremely high percents, because especially like one of Rob's main killing moves being the up air is, you know, as long as LeoN DIs correctly, he's going to live for a really long time.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's what I was also thinking, because, well, the Rob has really good times killing you to the sides at low percentage due to the combo into side B, but like at high percentage, he's gonna look for the upper and killing you to the top, right? That's probably what Bowser, like LeoN wanted. He was like, maybe you're still gonna die to the combos to the sides, but you're still gonna survive a lot more than Rob does for sure.
Oh yeah. We'll see if LeoN can live to absurdly high percents, because that game number 1, that's pretty much what LeoN did, right? He got to like 180%, something ridiculously high. Epic Gabriel just couldn't find the stock, and then the Rogue back air went ahead and took the stock.
He's literally just demonstrating for you while you talk about it.
Thanks, LeoN. I always have my back, man. Make me look good out here.
Big fan of LeoN. All of us are. And there it is, that neutral B from, but Gabe connected with a neutral B into back air of his own, trying to catch LeoN locking at ledge with this gyro, but it's not quite going to do it. But no, never mind. Up smash not going to do it either. LeoN using that heavy Bowser plus DI.
Man,
wow,
I actually
jab reset down smash.
Back air, no, it's not going to be able to do it.
It almost did, though. That's the scary thing.
LeoN's kind of nuts.
Look at this. Look, like this is from one situation. He got one falling fair, got the jab block, and I don't even think this is going to be close enough to do it. LeoN dipping down under, fast falling underneath the gyro, gets hit by the nair, but he's still alive, 170%.
Gabe getting clipped by that landing hitbox down air too, and LeoN he was literally like 120% in the hole, and suddenly Gabe is dead. LeoN is a stock up with 170. Full rage Bowser, he could do some serious damage here before Gabe manages to get this stock. Up throws, forward air, 29. Can it keep on building, or will Gabe finally manage to take this stock and get himself back into this game?
And I really want to point out, like earlier this stock, LeoN got hit up to 144%, and he survived an up smash, and that is really the stage coming into play. You know, just Battlefield,
and this is
having that high feeling. Right,
this is Gabe's TP.
It's that's such a big deal, because at that moment Gabriel had like no rage. He might have had like a couple percentage. The up smash is going to steal it out, and that second stock got so much mileage from LeoN, and he was able to survive for so long, rack up the damage, and get that one very solid string, get the stock. It's just that second stock just was too much.
Yeah, that was just insanely good gameplay from LeoN. Like you mentioned, coming from all the way behind on that second stock and bringing it forward. Fantastic up smash there too to close it out. Oh, we get to take a quick look at bracket too. So looking at it right now, we see that Angel started off losers by 3-0ing Yez and is now waiting on Raven King. So Angel is kind of just running the Ike gauntlet at the moment. LeoN started off by getting a solid 3-0 over BR1AV, the Snake player, and now, as you just saw, took it 3-1 over Epic Gabriel, where he's going to sit in loser semis to await the winner of the match that we have next.